What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay Chris, and today it is a collectible review and a custom collectible all rolled into one. So as you guys know, I am currently doing a Casey Jones cosplay. The whole costume is pretty much finished with the exception of the hockey mask, and I can officially say the hockey mask is here right before us. It is made by Neca. It is a 1:1 scale replica of the hockey mask worn by Casey Jones, Elias Cotes, in the 1990 live action film. So the plan is to give you guys some nice close-up shots of the beforehand, the box, how it looks, and then we're gonna get to work. So in terms of the weathering, this is the style I'm going for. This amazing piece of fan art is by Dave Raposa, and he tried to capture how Casey Jones would look in real life, the brutal original version of Casey Jones. And I love the look. I love the blood splatter around the grill. It's perfect. It's gonna match up perfectly with my cosplay. So in terms of the weathering process and the customizing, there is not a lot in terms of labor, but I just want to show you guys every step of the way because a little bit can go a long way. So let's start with the box itself. It's themed very much like the quarter scale turtles themselves. Nice simple graphics on the front, the sides just showcasing the hockey mask and how it looks, and then we have a nice description on the back. After wadding in a puddle of radioactive waste, 4 radical reptiles were transformed into New York's greatest crime fighting quartet. Of course, even the best team knows the value of a worthy ally. That's why the Turtles trust the fierce vigilante Casey Jones to watch their six. With his hockey stick and baseball bat, Casey is always ready to slap shot some scuzz buckets and swing foot soldiers over the fences. This hand-painted and exceptionally detailed reproduction of Casey's mask features adjustable straps that allow you to wear it, hang it on the wall, or display it on a mannequin head, made of heavy-duty ABS plastic. Now getting onto the mask itself, it is a beautiful replica, and not only that, it is an affordable replica. All up, this was 60 Australian dollars, which for Neca is a steal, and especially when you are getting something that is a 1:1 scale replica. So the hockey mask is indeed made out of ABS plastic, very strong, very sturdy. The straps themselves are sort of like a canvas material, and you do have all these straps here that need to be adjusted. So I've gone ahead and adjusted it to my head shape. It does take a bit of tinkering, but other than that, it is no big deal. Now we have 2 wads of foam here so that no hard plastic is gonna press against your forehead. So before we get to weathering, let's try it on. Like I said in my previous video, it's autumn at the moment, and it's still blisteringly hot. I don't know where autumn is, but it's really running late. Come on. There we go. Perfect fit, and it's really comfy as well, guys. So at the end of this video, I am gonna pop the top half of my cosplay on just to show you guys how it looks. So I'm gonna wet my hair, rough it all up, and have it hanging over the hockey mask. Okay, so the first step is we're gonna get the Dremel and cut away all the chips and scratches on the hockey mask, much like the fan art that we see there. So I'm gonna go for a lot of gouges, scratches, chunks missing. Then after that, we're gonna do some washes, probably some shoe polish. In terms of weathering the straps, just good old-fashioned dirt from the driveway, geeks. You know how I roll. Finally, we are gonna be then doing the blood splatter on the grill. So the way I see it, Casey has been smashed in the mouth, he's bleeding, and he's spat it out, and he probably forgot he had his hockey mask on because he's a bit brain dead. As a result, it's spat out and dribbled out of the grill itself. Like I said, there's not much in terms of the process, guys, but it's gonna be fun. I wanna keep you guys updated every step of the way. So with that being said, let's get to it. Now, whilst this is looking pretty scuffed at the moment, we can do a lot better. So it is sort of hard to replicate natural scratches with a Dremel. So this is gonna seem kind of barbaric. You guys have seen me do this weathering before. But another solution is we can just drag it across some gravel, you know. Beautiful. Now that looks a lot better. I feel so bad doing this. There you go, that is looking a lot better. So when I do go over it with the washers to get in all that detail, I am gonna re-scuff it because I do want some fresh areas exposed, like as if he's just face planted it along like pavement or something. Okay, so I'm very happy with the scuff and dent marks for now. So before we start weathering these straps, I actually am gonna cut off the excess. So I've double checked that I'm happy with how this is fitting. Otherwise it's gonna be a bit awkward if I'm not happy with it, because I kinda can't go back after this stage. So I'm just doing this very crudely because I want these ends to be frayed as much as possible. See right there. Bit more unfraying. There we go. Okay, so here is the dirt from the driveway, Geeks. I've opted for the more darker dirt because the darker the dirt, the better weathering you're gonna have on something like this. If the dirt is too light, like the brownish, lightish colored dirt, it's on our driveway and also here in the workshop, you're going to be going at it too many times. You're going to have to go over it too many times until you achieve the desired weathered look. Whereas this, usually just give it a good buff in, leave it out in the sun. You could even spray it with some water, add some water in there. But for now, I'm just going to leave it dry. It does actually have a bit of moisture in there from the rain a few days ago, so it's perfect. So it's just a matter of grabbing it, rubbing it in, and you can just see what a difference it makes already. Now keep in mind, a lot of this will fall out of the canvas itself, which is what we want because we don't want it looking too dirty and too dark. Even though this is a Casey Jones mask, we just want it to feel used, and also that, you know, that's had sweat go through the straps. So it's just keeping that sense of realism when you're weathering something, whether it be a hockey mask, some armor, and you can see already what a difference it makes compared to the pristine canvas. So we're just going to repeat this step all the way throughout the strapping. Okay, only took a couple of minutes. I actually had to repeat the step twice to get the desired look on the straps. And the beauty part is, it's going to naturally fray. So it's going to just add more and more to the weathering element of this prop. So I think it's going to look great once, you know, the whole cosplay's done, my hair's all ratty and kind of hanging over parts of the mask and you see the fraying. It's just gonna add more realism to this character. Okay, now that that step is complete, we're gonna move on to a wash over the whole mask. For now, I'm just gonna be using the Testors Black Acrylic Wash. I got this from the hobby headquarters. This stuff is amazing. You know, if I run out of black shoe polish, I can always rely on this stuff to do the job. So I'm gonna do one coat over the mask and then quickly wipe off the excess just to see how it looks in all the grooves and crevices. And then once I'm happy with the look, I'm then gonna go back over and re-scuff it just so it exposes some fresh white on the body of the hockey mask itself. Okay, so the second last step in customizing this piece is the blood splatter on the hockey mask itself. So going by that amazing piece of fan art, we've got some blood splatter and sort of a smear through the eye part here, but mostly around the grill area. I kind of just want to have it so it's dripped out a bit, but also it's been smeared a bit. So the plan of attack is we've got a gloss apple red and a gloss colonial red. So this is going to emulate dry blood. This is going to be emulating fresh blood. So I'm going to spray it into some cups. I'm going to use my fingers to actually flick it in place, and then with my pinky or any other finger, just kind of smear it around, try and get a natural look. I'm actually just going to stick to the gloss colonial red. It seems to have the best look against the ABS plastic, so I'm just going to do a bit more on the side here, then do the eye area, maybe just a little bit of an overall spritz, and then we're going to move on to the final step. Okay, so the last and final step before I suit up is cleaning the inside of the hockey mask. So we've still got remnants of dirt and some paint. This is pretty tight against my face, so I don't want any dirt getting onto my face, or, you know, because you got to keep in mind there are contaminants in the dirt. So I'm just going to grab some baby wipes and just give the inside a wipe, as well as that foam on the forehead area. Just to be safe, you know, especially when you're going to be wearing this for quite some time on a convention floor. You don't want dirt getting in your face or in your eyes. You know, you just got to be cautious. Now, one more little detail I just added was a bit of cheeky duct tape that Casey may have put on the mask if it was cracked on the side. And I also added just a little bit on one of the straps here, just to break up that symmetry of the mask. And there you have it, guys. With a few easy steps, we have customized the Neca 1:1 scale Casey Jones mask. I might turn a light on just to get a bit more light. There we go, that's better. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I know this wasn't a really in-depth custom collectible review, but like I said, I want to keep you guys updated every step of the way. My Casey Jones cosplay is finally complete. Very happy with the end result, so I will definitely be sporting that at Supernova Sydney this year. Guys, wherever you are in the world, have yourselves a cracker of a day. I hope you're well, I hope you're happy. Be merry, be silly, and until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best. You guys think this is spray on water, but most of us just sweat.